Originals Handcrafted Gifts, where we help you create jewelry for those who are deliberately different. I'm just playing kind of with my beads. I traveled to Thailand recently and I brought back a few beads, so I'm going to combine what I brought back with some things that I already had. And of course, I'm creating some new things. So I'm just going to be on here working. If you have any questions or have any input, feel free. One of the things that these are some beads that I made from a pair of earrings that I made from the new beads that I bought. I bought these two top beads in Thailand, and then this bone bead I got from the bead chest, and I combined it with these plastic beads that I got in Thailand. So I'm going to be playing with this kind of stuff. And here's another set that I made. Same thing. Most of these are beads that I picked up on my trip. So I'm just kind of making some ethnic looking stuff. Also, what I'm doing is I've making um, these faux bone beads. I have a pair of earrings that I got in Nigeria that I just love. It's this pair, and I love this bone bead, but I had been looking for it on the internet and I couldn't find it. So, you know me, I decided to go ahead and see if I could make it because I had made a faux. I made this one a while ago, and I have the file to this on my website. Um, it's just wood cut on my Glowforge and paint. So I'm doing the same kind of thing with this design. I really like this kind of zebra looking design. Hello, let me know who's here. Let me know where you're from. I'm just working and playing. Okay, so I put resin on these, and to me um, they don't look as close to authentic as they could because the the real bone doesn't shine like that. So I'm going to put some satin polyacrylic on it and see if I can get you know I don't want the shine so much, but I do want it to have some kind of a sealer on it. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. What I do with these beads is I cut them. I create. Let's see, who's here? Who's here? Hey, oh my goodness. Hey, Fantasia, how are you? Hey, Afrocentric Marketplace. I I love bone beads. I love them. In fact, when I was in Thailand, I was just thinking when I went to Chinatown, I was going to find all kinds of bone beads, but I didn't. I couldn't find some. I found some Tibetan looking beads that are similar to bone beads like these, but and they are bone, but it's the design is just a little bit different. But I still like them. So I did pick up these, and so what I'm doing with these with my faux bone beads bone is I cut them, I engrave the design, and then I put this bone color paint on them, and then I'm gonna take it off and put the satin on it. So let's see how that's gonna turn out. Let's see if I can get my little thing that I used to peel off this. I thought I had everything. I thought I had everything here. Let's see here. Maybe I can peel some of it off with my. Okay. So when I peel the covering off, you can see my design. So let's see here. Afrocentric marketplace. You use beads a lot, bone beads, all the time in your jewelry. Yes. Oh, it's Tasha. Yes, I love them, and they're unique. You can make just such unique designs. And unless you have a really good place to get them, they're kind of hard to get. I normally get mine when twice a year. This African guy comes through. He's with one of the bead shows that is on like a circuit. They go from city to city, so I can get good deals from him because he'll sell to me wholesale. So, but when I have to buy retail, I can only do so much because these bone beads they can be a little pricey. Okay, so you can see my design. It kind of looks like it spilled over a little bit, but I'm not going to let that bother me. So I'm going to take this, I have this, I put it in, it's a polyurethane. It's a water-based sealer, and it's a satin. So I'm going to see how that looks. See if it looks better than what I have done already. So give me a little brush. Okay. Man, I have kind of been away from my making table for a while, so that's why I decided to just come on live and just kind of work a little bit. See how this satin sealer works. It's going to dry pretty quick. And for this set of beads, I made another back piece that I'm using for my pass-through. The first set that I made, I put the hole at the top, but I decided that I wanted to have some additional design options. So when I put the pass-through in there, that gives me more design options. So I'm going to let that dry. And while it's drying, I'm going to play with my other beads. Got to rinse this off. I got to step away for a second and turn my machine off. I just finished a run on my Glowforge. Just a second. Okay, I'm going to set these aside. And set these aside. Hey, I got some of the larger cowrie shells that I'm gonna do something with. I'm gonna make a necklace with this, and I'm hoping that I can I'm thinking that I want to put a hole in it, but I might just have to use my wire and wire it. It's so pretty on the back too. I wish I could use that as well. Isn't that pretty? Nature is something else. Look at this design. This is not a man-made design. This is a God-made design. Just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I got a few of these. I think I just got a couple of the big ones, couple of the larger cowrie shells, and I got several of the smaller ones. So what am I gonna play with right now until when these get dry, I'm gonna play with them. The satin, it looks a bit better. It's not as shiny as the, yeah, it's comparable. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna use is the satin on it. Let's see. Hey, Latasha, how are you? I'm okay. You know, we lost a family member this week. That was kind of what I got hit with when I got back from Thailand. As soon as we got here, we found that out, and it just so devastating because, you know, it was a young man, and he was 50 years old, but to me, to me, 50 is young, too young to be going to meet the maker. So, kind of that kind of had me stunned for a minute. So I'm trying to get back to, get back to real life. We have to, no matter what happens in life, we have to learn how to live with all this stuff. So that's, I guess that's just like they say, that's life. Okay, let me quit procrastinating and put something on the board. Let me see. I got these little red beads, and I think I'll put them with some of the big black ones. So, and now let's put something, let's see here. See this, and maybe that. I got these beads in Thailand. Look, they're wood, but they got this little red stuff in them. They're really pretty. They were different. So, thank you, Latarsha. So, wondering how would that go? I might make these really long. I put something like that at the top. Let's see. Well, this would be really different. I don't know about this one. Let's see, what could I do? What can I put? I need something at the top. Let's see. I wonder. These are the faux cowrie shells. I get these at Michael's. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So I need. Okay. Thank you, Tasha. Okay, so let me get 2 pieces of wire. So what are you guys doing? I know it's late. It's late on a Sunday evening. It was late in Eastern anyway. So how big is this hole? This hole is tiny, so I don't have to make too big of a deal here. I think I'm just going to turn this end up and fold it like that to make a little head pin. So I'm going to just slide all these beads on and call it done. Okay, let's see here. Fantasia said, I like the better with the square bead. Okay. Sarah, you say you're just chilling? Let's see where I do with the square bead. Let's see. Okay, 1 and okay, and maybe. I feel like I need something at the top. So I need a seed bead. I need a seed bead. And is there a seed bead close to me? Is there a gold or a black seed bead? Okay. These are kind of shiny, but I'm gonna pick out one of these dark ones. Put a little Yeah, two of these little. Oh, they're okay. Okay, well, okay, I'm gonna. Rondelle beads, Sarah. Do I have any rondelles? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. I don't wanna. I don't wanna make the wrap too big. So I'm gonna cut it and then squeeze it in. And then squeeze it in. Okay. Oh, my little bead wants to roll away. Okay, let's do this other one. Okay, here we go. Gonna just fold that and then squeeze it. All right. Hey, Cass, how you doing? I'm just trying to get back into the groove. You know how it is when you have those things that happen in your life. You know, you have to step back for a minute, but life goes on. So we have to go on with it because we're still here. Okay. All right. Oh, I love these little plastic beads. And I got a whole bag of them for less than $5. Man, when I go on these trips and we're on, somebody else's economy, it really helps. Man, the cost of living in Thailand is, if you're a regular person, I mean, there's lots of rich people there, of course, who live, as the old people used to say, who live high on the hog. But then, you can find some very nice places to live over there for not nearly as much as what it costs to live here. But then somebody was telling me, because there are people who are moving to these other countries, but a military family member of mine said he had friends that were moving after they retired, but he said he wasn't thinking about it because if something happens to you in those other countries, there's nobody to come and save you. Oh, he was saying that, well, I guess if you give up your citizenship, yeah, if you're a U.S. citizen and something happens to you, somebody from the States might help you. But if you have given up your citizenship, then you don't have any help. So I can kind of understand that. You guys, I'm gonna put some silver tone on here, so we're just gonna call this a mixed metal situation here. Oh, Cash, you say I just heard it was a recommendation for black folks. Yeah, man. Some people are moving, but most of the people that I see that who are moving are people who are retired. If you have some income, that's coming every month, then that gives you a lot of flexibility. I did see one on YouTube. I saw one family who had moved to Thailand. It was a mother, a father, and their two children, and both the father worked online, and the mother was a stay-at-home mother. She was homeschooling her children, and they were having a pretty good experience. So I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna keep traveling and looking at different places. Oh, I think the last time I went online, I told you that we weren't able to go to China because We just missed a step. Oh man, I messed up. I didn't put the bead. I didn't put the little bead on there. Oh boy. Oh well. I'm gonna leave it just like that. I was telling you guys that we didn't get to go to China, and so far we've gotten most of our money back. We just have, well, one of the flight was with Air China, and they said that it was non-refundable, even though it wasn't our fault. And so one of my traveling companions has already gotten her money back. She got it back through her credit card, and so I called my credit card, my travel insurance on my Amex. They said it didn't really cover that, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm just gonna keep harassing them to see if they'll give me my money back. Air China gave me a credit, but I mean, I I don't expect to be able to use that anytime soon. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna play with these red beads. So what would I do with these red beads? Well, these red beads would look good with this black, or let's see some of the bigger red beads. I got this bag of beads for less than $5 in Thailand. Let's see, 150 Thai bahts. 100 Thai bahts is about $3. So 150 Thai bahts would be about $4.50. I mean, we'll make it about $4.50, which is awesome. I love it. Let me open this up. Where are my scissors? Okay, so I'm gonna we're gonna do a red thing here. Let's see, red, and put another flavor in it. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll do red at the top, and let's see. I got these beads online. Oop, okay, well, let me put them back. So yeah, these are kind of heavy. That's the only thing about bone. I love bone, but it can get heavy, and I don't make heavy earrings because I cannot wear heavy earrings. So, and this is stone too, but this stone is pretty light. So the earring with these two pieces on it shouldn't be too heavy. So I'm going to see if maybe I'll do it like this, or maybe I'll do it, let's see, like that, or like that. I don't know which one. If I do it, no, I still need another seed bead. Okay. Well, I think I'll go this way. I think I'll do it like that. And then I need something on top. Maybe I'll put one of these on top. Yeah, I think I'll do that. What do you think? Let me see. Let me look. Let's see. Ask somebody where they want to go. Oh, you got Paris on your bucket list. Yes, Paris is awesome. I bet Sherry could tell us where to shop. Oh, and Paris has got so many bead shops, and lots of African bead shops in Paris. Yes, the bones are heavy, and the glass beads from West Africa are heavy. Yeah. Fantasia suggests separate the red. Okay, all right, I'll separate the red. So I put it like this, and like this, and then like that. Okay, all right. We're doing this together. So here I go. Again, cut 2 pieces of wire. Man, these cutters are not very sharp. It's hard to cut this wire. This is, I hope, I plan to do our live this Tuesday. You know, if everything works out. You never know what a day is going to bring. You never know what a day is going to bring, man. You just have to be ready. You have to be prayed up and ready. Okay. Gonna turn up this end and then squeeze it. All right. So I'm gonna slide our big red bead on. And then this one. And then this one. And then this one. Okay. And again, well, I guess I could do without the seed bead. Okay. Let me make my little loop. And I'll probably just wrap all of this around. Okay. Gonna turn this and then squeeze it under. Okay, that's that one. Turn under the end. And let's see. Oh my goodness. Cass, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so much. There's so much going on. Yeah, I love red. Red, purple, blue, green. I guess I like all the colors. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I have to be careful with this. I don't want this little part to stick. Okay. Slide my red bead on. Red bead slide on. Okay, next one. And then the next one. And then, there you are. Okay. Oops. I kind of lost control of that one. Wrapping and wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. Yes, Cass, we are so sorry to hear about your loss. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm squeezing my end down. Oh, I like them. I like them. Okay. Get my little pendant clasp ear hooks that I love so much. Jump rings. I've been so embarrassed by jump rings, and I know it wasn't the jump rings' fault. I didn't close them good enough, but you know, when you have your earrings, you know, posted at a show, and then they're coming apart because your jump rings are coming apart, that is so embarrassing. So I use jump rings when I have to, when I'm forced to. There are some situations where you got to use jump rings, but in this situation, I don't have to, so I won't. All right, so it just makes it so easy. Just put it on there, squeeze it, and then squeeze it with your pliers. Okay, all right. As my mom used to say, we're cooking with gas. Okay, what? I want to use some of these little stick ones, but, well, maybe, or maybe I'll use one of the little red, I know, there's some white ones. I got a bag of the big beads that was mixed. Mixed, where are they? Mixed colors. Where? Where? Boo. I thought I had everything close so I could just put my hand on it, and I can't find them. Oh, oh well, I guess I'll just stick with red and black. Okay, so I didn't get any small black ones. I just got big black ones, so I'm gonna go with this. So I'm gonna do just a long stick. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a long stick with the black one. Now this could be just a bead. I mean, you could wear this, but you know me, I'm gonna take it apart and okay, I'm gonna put this together. Oh, now, do I need a top bead? I guess I'll just What do you think? Do I need the bead or not? The top bead? Let's see here. Let me look at the chat. Cass said I like them. Sarah said cute. Latarsha said I like these. Cass said, I know I am now triple checking jump rings. Yeah, man. It's embarrassing when your stuff is falling apart. Fantasia said, maybe some gold with the red would have been brighter. Okay. Because do I have any gold here? I don't. Not that I can put my hands on other than the gold cowrie shells. But I might try that next. Okay, let me do this. Oh, Cass, thanks. Thanks, Cass. Let's see. Uh, Hi, Divine Rasta. Thank you. You said you like them. Adorn Creator said very cute. Cass says, hey everyone, let's thumbs up this live. Oh, thank you, Cass. Fantasia said, let's see. You could wire wrap the black and white bead. Oh, I could. That's a good idea. I'm gonna try that next, I think. Okay, let me cut my wire with these little dull cutters I got. Let's see, I might get the different pair of cutters. Maybe these will be better. Ooh, much better. Now, some cutters like these that don't work that good, I would take these when I travel. Because, some of you may know that on one of my trips, they took my tools. So I tried to, not to take my really good tools. Because you never know what's going to happen. In fact, on this last trip, I did something that I normally don't do, which is let them take my carry-on bag. You know, when the plane is full, they'll say, okay, we'll check your carry-on without you having to pay for it. Because, you got to pay for every doggone thing now on these flights. And we had come all that way. We came from Bangkok to whatever our anyway, we came from Bangkok, Thailand, to Charlotte, North Carolina, and that was like about 20 hours of flying. at Charlotte, we just had one more flight to get back home to Florida. So the flight was full, and they said, "Okay, we'll check your bag." Do you know after I let them check my bag, they canceled my flight. They canceled the flight. We had to spend the night, and I didn't have all of my little, gear that I have in my carry-on bag, just for if, you always carry extras in case something like that happens. So I had to go buy a toothbrush and deodorant and all of that. I was saying, oh man, I trusted these people, and this is what I get. So I will not do that again. I'll not let them have my carry-on bag again. So it was okay. They did put us up in a nice hotel, but things happen. Okay, I'm gonna turn that in, fold that in so that I can press it down. I'm finding some some indoor shows to do since I can't do those outdoor shows anymore. It's just too hot. It's too hot. And talking about being hot, man, it was so hot in Thailand. Golly, when we went to Chinatown to shop, oh my goodness, it was so hot. And at this other market, this Chan market, which is one of the biggest markets in Thailand. 8,000 vendors is what they had there. So we just had one day. We didn't cover very much of it, but just walking around there in the heat was so hard. Okay, gonna do this one. Let's see, going to the chat. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta see if I could back up. Let's see here. Crossway. Sarah said, that's what I thought, Fantasia. And Divine Rock. I just recently started making bracelets, so I'm happy. I was happy to find your channel. Oh, thank you. I hope you subscribed and turn the bell on to be notified when we upload new content. Let's see. Fantasia said, think it would be great that way. And Sarah said, they wrong. Yeah, they are. Cass said, welcome, Divine Rasta. Sarah said, happy beading, Divine. Yes. Divine Rasta said, thank you. Cass said, wow, that was big. Sarah said, you're welcome. Yeah, this is soothing my soul. you know, you have to have some time to do the things that just kind of calm you down and, give you some rest and some light. So, but you know what? And I really wanted to get to some of this, but I really didn't feel like it. For one thing, there was an 11-hour difference between Thailand and home, and it has been so hard to reacclimate to Eastern Standard Time. And I think it's because when we got home and got that bad news, that just kind of threw everything, in a turmoil. So, I'm just now trying to get back. Most nights I've been up at 2 and 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, and I've been just kind of getting up and doing stuff. So last night I knew I had to get up and go to service this morning. So I took something to sleep, and I don't really like taking that sleeping stuff, but I did because I didn't want to oversleep. Okay, so these are kind of just kind of plain, but they're still different. They're unique. Okay, so oops. Let's see if these are dry. Are they dry? Where's the other one? Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, I think I'm gonna play with these next. All right. I'll put these on. Let's see here. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, Cash, you pulled out some polymer clay? Ooh. I was cleaning my room, my craft room, trying to reorganize it, and I found some polymer clay stuff that I got from a lady over 20 years ago. They were faces. Cass, I'll probably show them to you on Tuesday. Some polymer clay faces. Okay, that's this one. Okay, now I'm gonna play with these ones. I have a back. I'm gonna have to put the back on. Where's my glue? I wonder if this super glue would make it faster. Uh-oh. Is it? Uh-oh, it might be dried up. Yep, it's dried up. Oh, what about this Loctite super glue? Now this has not been opened, so it should, hopefully it's not dried up. I found some when I was going through my stuff in my room, trying to get it organized. I found so much glue that was dried up. Oh, this is good. This is okay. So I think it's, well, it looks like, is it open? Uh-oh. I'm gonna stick a pin in here and see what's going on. Okay, what's going on with this glue that I just opened? You witnessed it. I just opened it. Okay, so the pin went in. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Oop. Put this on. Okay, that's one. The other one. Okay. Let me check let me see what I'm missing in the chat. Let me see. Okay. Oh, oops, nope. I'm touching stuff, messing stuff up. Nice, I really like those. Divine Roster said, yes, they're something I missed. Cass said, I straightened out some space in my shed. Ah, you're still working on it. Sarah said, exclamation point. Cass said, looking forward to it. Cass said, I think you have to poke it. Yes, I had to poke it. You made those black and white discs. Yes. Hey, Diabolical. Hello, beautiful creative. How you doing? I'm trying to get back in the groove. I've been out of sorts since my trip, but I'm back. I'm back. Yes, I made these are my faux bone beads. So I put this back. I'm so happy that it's working. Yep, I made this faux bead because I could not find this. I could not find this bone bead. So I said, well, I'm gonna make me some bone beads. So these are my faux bone beads. Make sure that this is on right. Uh-oh, it's stuck now, whether it's on right or not. Okay, so, I think I'm gonna do the red. I think I'm gonna do, let's do some red. And let's do, maybe these little ones. Okay, I like it. I like it. Okay. All right. So, getting it done. Let's see here. Yes, diabolical. Leslie, I have, I was in Thailand for 2 weeks and then got home to some family stuff. And I, I was so messed up last week. I went, because I was trying to, I said, even though things are happening, I still got to do what I got to do. And I went on live on Monday instead of Tuesday. I didn't even know it was, I didn't even know, I thought it was Tuesday. That's how messed up I was. And I forgot who came on. And I said, gosh, where is everybody? And then after I got off, then people started saying, did we change the live date to Monday? I said, no, I'm just out of my doggone mind. But, we're back. We're back. Okay. Just gonna, oh shoot, I didn't, okay, I'm turning that, you know what? I don't, this hole is too, so I need to do something else with this. I need to, because it's gonna go right through. This is gonna slip right through. Yeah. So I need to twirl this. Need to make a spiral. Oh, oh man, come on. Here. All right. I'm trying to make a spiral. Just a little simple spiral. Okay. Doesn't have to be too big. It just needs to be big enough so that my bead won't slip through. So, okay. So we got that. I do the spiral. I try to straighten it up a little bit so it'll be kind of centered like that. So, here we go. Gonna slide that baby through. Okay. And then the red. And then the black and white. Aha. Aha. Now can you see the wire is showing through? And I don't like that. So I need to do something different. Oh, I need to do something different. Let me see if I turn the bead the other way, if it will. Well, that's better. Okay, that's better. Okay. Oh, let me look at this chat. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna stand up and read. Thanks, Casted. The discs are really nice. Um, let's see here. Leslie says, Sis is playing in her studio. Yep, I am. Thank you guys for coming to play with me. Black, red, and white classic combos. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. We all know about family stuff. Yes, Lord. Oh, you weren't messed up. You were sharing. I was trying. I had just missed you on Monday. Cass said, how about a small bead or make a knot in the wire? Ooh, Cass, that making that knot is hard for me. uh, Leslie said, you are so imaginative. You're my inspiration, sis. Oh, thank you. I feed off you guys. One can never go wrong with black, red, and white. Classic. You're looking at the chat and playing. You multitasker. Oh, that's funny. I have to stand up and look at the chat, but it's so much fun. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the thing here. Okay. Next, I'm gonna have to get my black seed beads out, though. I like to have a little seed bead at the top, but the wrap will work. So I'll just wrap the wire. Oop. Wrapping. Oh, I gotta paint the back. Gotta paint the back black. Okay. Maybe I'll cut this. Where are the cutters that are decent? Okay. And then I'll okay. Here. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna just do me another little spiral. Just a little one, don't want to get too crazy with it. And then bend my wire up to center it. And slide the beads on. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. The wrap. Okay, wrapping it. Let's see here. Don't forget the hit like, y'all. Thank you, Leslie. Okay. Well, I guess. Okay. So this was the main thing I wanted to do, is to play with my little faux bone beads. So I will put my ear hooks on these. Ooh, I like them. Yeah, that black, you can't go wrong with black, white, and red. Okay. So here we go with the ear hooks. Okay. Then I'm going to turn these babies over and paint them. Okay. All right. A little black paint. Black paint. I gotta throw away a bunch of paint too. I got so much paint that's old and dried up. I have to really shake this paint. All right. Where's my little paintbrush? A little. Let's see here. What am I missing? Okay. Oh, thank you, Cash. You got 2 accounts. And let's just say, what is that yin yang's symbol at the top right? Let's see. Yin yang S symbol at the top right. Anyone? I have a pendant like that, but don't know what it is, what it symbolizes. Ooh, which top right? This? Is it something on my desk, Leslie? Or, because, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Oh, gotta be careful. Uh-oh, I touched my, that's why I should have painted this before I put it together. I touched the red. Okay. Put my finger there, just paint my finger. Okay. No, I really want to put something on the back. If I had a white paint pen, I would. I don't have a white paint pen. Aha, but I do have my paint that I use with my for my faux bone stuff. So I'm gonna just put some dots on it. Just gonna put it. Okay. Okay. So now they look like they go together. The front and the back look like they're related. Okay. All right, good people. Thank you, ladies, so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for always supporting. And I hope that there is something that I can do to support you because it's a two-way street. I always tell people I don't like to go down a one-way street. I like a give and take relationship. So I just want you to know that I so appreciate you. All right. Let's see here. Let me go to the chat and make sure that pendant. Oh, this is another faux bone pendant that I made a long time ago. But I have it. Let me see if I can show it to you on a pendant. I'm gonna. Oh. Boy, I was able to get it without tearing up stuff. Okay, this I put this pendant together with this stone, and I really like this, but it doesn't hang right. It hangs kind of wonky, so I have not put it out to sell it because it hangs wonky, and I think it's this stone. Can you see it? It's kind of like sideways. It's not totally symmetrical. And that kind of bothered me, so I didn't put it out, although I like it. I like the combination of the stones. and the faux bead. So yeah, that's what this is. And it's on a leather cord. And I am going to do some more of these later. Oh, let me look at the chat. Let's see here. This was a pleasure. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Leslie. What is design simple? You know what? It's just this, as far as I know, it's just a mud cloth design, but it's used a lot. So I probably need to look it up, but I think it's just a design element. But I'm going to find out. That's a good question. Because I do see this a lot, especially on the bone ones like this. Let's see if I could get. Oh, y'all! I said I was leaving, and now I'm still talking. But let me see if I can grab one of the original ones. You know, here's my bone stuff, my African beads. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at my treasure! Oh my goodness! Okay, but what I'm looking for is this one. So this is the authentic bone, and this is my faux bone. So you know they look like they're kind of cousins, you know. Yeah, they look cousiny. So okay, all right. I'm going for real this time. Okay, all right, good people. This is Sherry saying, as always, be blessed. Bye. Okay. Yeah, they look related.